We've come to the point where we want to start creating forms. First, go to the Create tab and click on the form you want to, the table you want to create a form for. And then under the Form section, click on Form. This will automatically create a form out of the table that you selected. We shall deal with the property sheet later on, so I'm going to close it now. The form opens by default in Layout View. Let me dock the navigation pane. If you go to the view here, you see we're in Layout View. In Layout View, you can actually change the width, and if you go to the Format section, which is in the Form Layout Tools area, the Format section, you can actually change the backgrounds of certain columns. You can change the font and fill colors, black, of items on your screen. You can also change the text. So let's put a space here. So this is Layout View. If I right click here, I can save my form and give it a name. So I'm going to call this student primary underscore form. I just add underscore form to it to be able to differentiate between my forms. Once you click on OK, in the navigation pane, forms, you see your form section where your form will appear. If your form does not appear here, go into the Access Object drop down. Make sure in the category section you've selected object type. In the group section, you have checked all access objects. Then you see all your objects here. We can also move. If we go into the Home tab, we can also switch between layouts. So it's either going here and switching between layouts, or right clicking on the tab and switching between layouts, the bottom three. So let's go to Form View. Form View allows us to enter data. So I'm going to enter the data of the first person. First name is Charles, last name is Mwanza. Date of birth, I'm going to use the date picker to date of birth. Province, the drop down comes up here because we linked the drop down. The hometown is Lusaka, and the course is MSc General Engineering. So whilst I'm entering text here, you see that the pencil appears here. That means the data is being edited. Once I hit the enter key, or I go to next record, or there's a new record button here. If I were to go back, you see that that button has disappeared. So this record has been saved in the database. Let me close this form. I can either right click on the tab, click on close, or on the right hand side I can click on close, the close button. If I go back to the student primary table, that information has been entered automatically in the system. So this is how tables are populated using forms.